Hi folks, Pete here from Ashton's Cars. Today I'm showing you around a Mercedes C350 CDI. So this is quite a rare car. It's the 6-cylinder diesel in the smaller C-Class saloon. Gives this car fantastic performance combined with about 47 miles per gallon average fuel economy. So very, very impressive car to drive. Quite rare because obviously most people went for the 4-cylinder models. They were a lot cheaper when it was new, so you don't see too many of the C-Class with this engine. It's more commonly found in the larger E-Class and even the S-Class saloon. So as you can imagine, with a lighter body, this is quite a high performance vehicle. 261 brake horsepower in this car, and that means an electronically limited top speed of 155 miles an hour and 0 to 60 in just a smidge over 5 seconds. So very, very impressive performance stats, combined with the Mercedes claim 47 miles per gallon economy. I've actually been getting around that as well, so it's very, very economical for a car that unleashes that sort of performance. From the outside, it doesn't look that unlike any other Mercedes C-Class saloon, but you have got a couple of telltale signs, as well as the discreet badging, the C350 badge on the back. You have got twin tailpipes on this car, which obviously you do not get on the 4-cylinder models. This particular car has done 120,000 miles. It's got a full documented service history with it. We've got an absolute stack of receipts for this car. And I'm down here at the moment at a company we use in Manchester, because I've just had all 4 wheels on the car fully refurbished in preparation for sale. As you can see, that means they look like new. They do a fantastic job of these wheels, and it does make a massive difference to the presentation of a car when you've got all your wheels refurbished like this. This particular one, as you can see, has got the AMG alloys, which do look really, really great on this car. Just show you the front. It's also got the AMG spec brakes on it, being the larger 350. So you've got the drilled discs, which you can see peeking through that. So it's now ready more or less to retail. Hasn't been cleaned because it's been snowing here today, as you can hopefully see from that discarded Mercedes on the corner there. And so I thought I'd give it a quick video and some photographs before I head back to base, because I know I'm going to be plastered in salt when I do, and there's no car washes open for me to get it cleaned. But there we go, guys. Impressive looking thing. I mean, I've always been a fan of this shape anyway, and it's the first one I've ever had with this engine in it, and crikey, it does make a big difference to the performance and of course the smoothness of the car, because the 6-cylinder engine is a lot smoother than the traditional 4-cylinder. Now, it hasn't been cleaned, this car. You are seeing it literally as it's come into me, so you'll excuse the fact that it is a little bit dirty in here. I'll show you the back first. It's not any different really to any other C-Class saloon that you might have seen. It's what's under the bonnet really that makes the difference on this particular car. But let's just jump in behind the wheel and show you what's So, nicely laid out dashboard, 120,000 miles on the clock. That wouldn't worry me at all on a car like this, because they are real quality products. It's got this blue effect carbon trim, which looks really cool and goes well with the silver aluminium that runs through the car's waistline. I'm going to start her up. Very much a cold start because it's absolutely freezing here, as you can probably tell. Let's just turn this down. So, Mercedes have a similar system to BMW. It's like an iDrive system, excuse my coffee. We've got a little joystick here which we can use to flick through the various things on the car. Now, it's worth checking when you're buying one of these. They've all got a button for navigation, but not all of them have got the navigation module. So we'll click on that. It's a few hundred quid extra when it was new, and rather than you chasing up a navigation module on eBay, if it's got it already fitted, obviously you would probably want that on a car of this sort of spec and ilk. As you can see, this one has got the navigation module fitted on it. I can then flit across. I've got my phone built into the car. I've got a audio menu, which includes, I think, DAB on this particular one. Yes, it does. So I've got a decent spec. Also fitted to this particular car, I have got the reversing camera, which at the moment's covered in salt, so it doesn't look great, but it is a very good image on there, believe me, when it's actually all running properly, when it's all cleaned. So we've got dual climate controlled air conditioner down here, nice easy to use dials for that, very straightforward, and we've got heated seats as well. I'm showing you all this because it's not something that you will have as standard on every single C-Class. This one's a very, very high spec. All of them will have cruise control, and that's like a Mercedes sort of standard thing, really. The cruise, it's a really easy system to use, and it's got a speed limiter function as well, so I find it very, very handy. But it's got a 7-speed automatic gearbox, this car has as well, and we've got the paddles on it. So not all C-Classes have got the paddle shift. This one has. Obviously this one has got the bigger engine, it's the better engine, and let's give it a quick rev so as you can hear it in action. It's probably quite difficult really for you to appreciate over the phone the sound of a diesel engine revving up, but the 6-cylinder is a very, very different beast to the 4. So the 4-cylinder engines in these have still got reasonable power, they're a good engine, but they do sound a little bit agricultural. In this car I've got the 6-cylinder, it's a V6, it sounds smooth, it pulls a lot smoother, and from my point, it's just a nicer engine to drive. Even if you're just tootling around, it just feels that much smoother with this engine and that 7-speed box. So this is the one that I would choose in the range if I had any option. They are hard to come by. They were a lot more expensive when new than the 4-cylinder, but they're worth seeking out. And you know, I'm very, very lucky to have found this car. Oh, just to show you as well, another thing that you don't get on too many of these C-Class, this has got the memory seats, and they're fully electric. A majority of C-Classes are not fully electric, they have the partial electric system in them. But it's worth seeking out again, one that's got all the bells and whistles, because when she was new someone would have paid an absolute fortune for this car. But yeah, those wheels look fantastic, don't they? I'm really glad I got that done now. LED front lights, you can see. Condition of the car, well, it's pretty much immaculate. I did notice one very small mark on it, and I'll zoom in on it to show you. There's a very small mark there. See the size of my fingernail? We'll touch that in, and it's a colour that really was, it will look like new when it's touched in that well. Overall, very, very pretty car though, I think you'll agree, and quite a rare find with this particular engine and spec choice on it. So I hope this has been of interest to you. If it is, please give me a call. My number's 07932 873 646, and the Mercedes is available for delivery anywhere in the UK, and we are happy to take your old car in part exchange. So please let us know what you've got. We'll be happy to take some details off you. Thanks ever so much for watching the video. I hope that it's been of use, and please give us a like, a share, and please subscribe to our channel. Please comment below, and feel free to get in touch with me if you've got any questions. That number one more time, 07932 873 646. Thanks ever so much. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.